Welcome to my channel. This is Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK. On this channel, we talk about my real estate endeavors. We also have the top real estate producers and the top entrepreneurs in the country. Be sure to click the link below with Justin P with his Support Black Colleges marketing course. Also with Jason White's Crack the Code affiliate link, click that below as well. Also to support the channel, Webull, M1 Finance, Chase, Discover, Robinhood, and Public, a stock trading app. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Real Estate Guru PK signing out. How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode. I'm with LoveLeenotary. Are you getting quiet now?
I'm not quiet. I'm waiting on you to introduce. I'm just waiting to see how you're gonna introduce me.
LoveLeenotary, I just introduced you.
That's it? That's all I get?
Okay, you LoveLeenotary. You got 12,000 followers on YouTube.
14.
I mean 14. I'm sorry.
It went up 14. A couple of days ago. 14.
You got 2,000 subscribers on Instagram.
Yep.
You're big on what's that other not Instagram, the other one that people talking?
TikTok?
No, not TikTok, the other one.
Not Instagram, not TikTok, not Facebook.
Yeah, not Facebook.
YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, we say YouTube. Okay, that's cool. You got 2 kids.
Yep. 2 little people.
How's that going for you?
I love it. I love having my kids. I love spending time with them, and I just learn from them all the time. Even when I don't want to learn, I learn from them. So.
You want any more?
I love being a mom. No, I'm done. 2 and through. What about you?
I'm done.
How many do you have?
1.
And that's it? That's all you want?
He's like 3 kids.
He needs a friend. He don't need to be you to be his friend all the time.
He got a cousin now, and he got I got friends that got kids. Yeah, so
those are gonna be
they're gonna be around.
Little cutties. Okay, all right, I guess.
So, what you want to talk about? You want to talk the YouTube channel or the Notary?
Did you want to talk about the other stuff?
I want to talk about everything.
The momager thing too.
Yeah, everything.
Okay, well, I'll let you select what you.
Okay,
want to talk about first.
We'll start with your. I usually start with the upbringing.
All right.
How you was brought up and everything.
I'm from Waco, Texas, Benz and Lexus.
Yeah.
And actually, I grew up in Woodway. You know where Woodway is?
Nah.
Do you watch the Chip and Jo show that they do?
Nah.
You don't watch that?
The only thing I know
Fixer Upper?
The only thing I know about Waco is David Koresh, and that's it.
That wasn't even in Waco either, so don't do that. Don't give us that point, okay? Well, there's a big show on TV, and so they started flipping houses.
I thought that was in Dallas.
Fixing them up. No, that's in Woodway, right outside of Waco.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're like low-key gentrifying Waco, I feel like almost.
For real?
Low-key. Because they're just buying up a lot of the properties and that kind of thing, and they have a restaurant there. They have like the silos thing and all that going on too, so they're taking over a little bit, but that's where I grew up, Waco, Texas. Yeah. Went to college.
Was it racist?
Say it again?
Was it racist?
Yes.
It was?
I had experiences that I was reminded of that my mom would tell me because I wouldn't remember.
What's name got dragged? They dragged that guy.
Who?
I forgot his name. They dragged him in that pickup truck.
Who got dragged in a pickup? In Waco?
I think so. That wasn't
trying
over
to give
there?
us all the bad stuff.
That's how I know.
Where you from?
Houston, Texas.
It might have happened in Houston.
Nah.
Somebody got dragged, like a racist thing?
Yeah. It was like when I was a kid.
Oh,
The black guy, he had like a beard and a hat. No? That wasn't over there? Okay.
You have to show me who this person was.
Okay, I will.
No, yeah, I had when I first moved, we moved from Dallas, but I was really young. I was like first or 2nd grade. So when we moved to Waco, like I said, we were right outside of Waco in Hewitt. And that's like, well, at that time it was a predominantly white area. So my mom and my dad bought a house out there, and like literally my first day, I went out riding my bike, trying to make a friend, being friendly, and this girl called me the N-word. And I slapped her and I rode my bike home. And my mom gave me a high five. She was happy, but I guess I didn't understand the deepness of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I just knew that was a bad word, and I knew that she shouldn't have called me that.
What did the girl do?
She couldn't do.
She just held her face like.
Yeah, she just sat there because she was on her driveway playing with the chalk, and I'm all friendly like, "Hi, I'm Sherelle," And she's like, get off my yard, nigger. And I was like, oh, no. So
you got off your bike and just...
I sure did. I sure did. And then she ended up trying to be my friend, jump on my trampoline.
For real?
Yeah, she tried all of that.
And you was cool? Oh, you was cool with it or no?
No, I wasn't cool with it.
So you was done?
Yeah, we were done after that. Yeah, we got a trampoline first. So it was like, aha,
okay,
type thing.
So you didn't forgive her ever?
I didn't forget. I forgive her. I'm a Christian, I love the Lord, so. But yeah, even I think there was a moment in school, and I was maybe in 2nd or 3rd grade, and a teacher made me write on a chalkboard in front of everybody. I do not know how to follow directions or something, or how to grade papers, and like we weren't even supposed to be grading papers.
Teacher was white.
Of course, yeah. So, yeah, looking back, I did.
You was the
have
only
some
black
moments.
kid in the classroom.
Well, actually, in my grade, there was only about 3 or 4 of us.
Wow.
But 2 or 3 of us were in the same class. Okay. And one of them was my cousin. So, yeah, it was only a few of us. And when I was at that school in that district, we were all, like, close. We just had to be. Because, you see a black face, it's like, hey.
We're friends now.
But then I switched over to the black schools in Waco, and, yeah.
So that... You developed tough skin during that process?
Yes. Middle school beat the shit out of me. Can I cuss? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you good. We'll blur it out.
It beat me down. Like, middle school is where I learned how to high side, all of that. They tried to shut me down early on. They called me a white girl. You talk like a white girl. And I was tall and skinny, olive oil, you walking backwards, It was getting bad. And so I finally just had to start taking up for myself. Like, I had my first fight in middle school, only fight in middle school.
What?
Like, yeah, we were next door to the projects, the school, but it was an academy school, and you had to get accepted to go into that school. But I mean, we were still in the hood.
So you had to set an example out of somebody.
I did, and I was scared. I didn't know I had to go to school to fight or defend myself.
Who
or
taught
people
you how to
would make
fight?
fun of me.
I
just went to swinging. I didn't know.
Okay.
I don't fight like that. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. Now.
Okay, so you meet your husband, and then how did that? Who hollered at who?
You know what? When he watches this, he's gonna laugh and he's gonna be in denial because I tell people this story. So this is so ghetto. So we knew each other from high school. Like, we went to high school together. So I always knew him. He knew me. We knew each other's friends. I knew who he was. He knew my name and everything. But it was after high school, and I had Twitter, and I had Instagram and stuff, and I would post little funny things. And then one day he just asked me, like, who's your baby daddy? And I was like, what? Because I had my son, and he was so young. I'm like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, you don't know him. And he was like, oh, well, I'm just curious, whatever. And that's literally how our conversation started. He'll say that he wasn't trying to holler. Yeah, you were. Because why would you want to know? Why would you want to know that?
What if he just knows you like us?
No. He ain't know, because he was retweeting my stuff and doing
okay.
little. Yeah, he don't think I remember these things. I remember this stuff.
Okay.
So yeah,
y'all don't forget. Women don't forget.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
I had some screenshots, but I lost my photos a couple years ago, so I lost that evidence. But man, if I had it, I would pull it up right now and tell y'all to Zoom to see that he reached out to me first.
Okay. So it was like y'all was right away. Y'all was in a relationship right away, or y'all was talking for a while.
Yeah, we were talking, and we both kind of had our this is what I want, this is what I don't want type thing, and I don't want to be serious.
How were you at this time?
26, 27, maybe something like that.
So like 10 years ago.
Yeah. So. What did you ask me? I forgot. You said, stop doing that. You threw me off. I told you this was gonna happen.
Okay. It's how y'all met, like the dating process.
So
were y'all in a relationship? Like, were y'all talking first, or were y'all in a relationship first, or like?
We were talking.
Okay.
We were talking, and it just grew from that. We finally just like met up at a bar and hung out, and then after a while, it just was kind of obvious that we were like, more serious or whatever. We dated for like a year. We were engaged for a year and then got married.
Y'all never broke up during that process?
We don't get into it like that.
For real?
I'm serious. I thank God every single day because I don't wake up feeling no kind of way about my husband.
At all?
We've maybe argued, like when I say argue, like we don't, I mean, No, we don't argue like that. Like, no, we really get along. He's really my best friend.
Oh, that's dope. Are you real? You consider yourself submissive?
I guess just whatever. I mean, if you ask for something, yeah, I'll probably do it. I like to be nice. I like to please my husband or whatever, not just in that way, but in any way in general.
You don't like roll your eyes when they ask you to do something?
No, he won't see me if I do it. I'll be already gone doing it, and I'm like, like on Father's Day, what did he want in the middle of the night? He wanted me to make him. God, I had to make it too. I can't remember if it was like a grilled cheese sandwich. It was some kind of sandwich, and he was like, yeah, it's Father's Day, so go on in there and get that sandwich. I was like, you know what? I'll let you make it. So, yeah. But no, we may have argued seriously, like I would say maybe twice, and I can't even think of what those reasons are. Like, we don't.
So hold on.
So had that.
In these 10 years, y'all only argued twice.
Seriously.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I think we met at a good time because we both had been through it, with relationships.
So y'all already knew what y'all didn't want and what y'all wanted.
And we told each other that. I was like, look, I don't care for you to deal with exes. I'm not gonna have exes. I don't like to argue. I don't know how to argue. I'm gonna start making stupid points that ain't gonna make sense. So I don't like to argue because it's not gonna sound right. It's not gonna come out right. And he was like, I'm the same way. Like, I'm so over the arguing thing. And like, if we do feel like there's a little bit of tension, like, we know how to relieve it. We just go our separate ways for a moment, or
good.
or we'll just start texting or something, or
that's nice.
Yeah, I love our relationship.
Dang.
It's good. It's good. I had to pray for that though.
Y'all should do like a marriage, like y'all should like counsel like couples and stuff.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll be the only one talking. He don't talk.
I mean,
he's really quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's really quiet.
So you're the talkative person and he's the quiet person. Mm-hmm. So y'all opposites.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it works out.
It does.
That's dope, man. That's real dope.
Yeah.
Were you around arguing growing up? Like you're
So my mom and I hate the word stepdad, but I had a stepdad who pretty much raised me. So the arguing or anything I heard like that was my mom just being upset with my real dad for, not being a part of our lives growing up and stuff like that. So that was the arguing I heard. But that was just bashing, really. That was just dad bashing. Okay. That's what I heard was dad bashing. My mom and my stepdad, I hate to say that word. My mom and my dad, my other dad, my bonus dad, they argue more now, actually, than they did when we were kids. They hardly ever argued like that when we were kids.
Okay, that's cool.
But I guess when you get older, it's just like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm just finna say something.
Yeah,
when you get a certain age, I guess. Okay. What about you?
What about me? My parents, they argued all the time.
Then and now?
Yeah.
Is it the same stuff?
Yeah, they.
Is it? It's the same stuff?
Kinda. They like, sometimes they just go through periods where they're not talking to each other.
Really?
It could be like weeks or months.
Is it, can you feel it? Like, can the family feel that?
Nah, I don't be knowing. I just be like.
For real?
Yeah, I just be like, why don't you ask, like, I call my mom mommy. Like, why don't you ask mommy? Okay. And then my dad's like, I'm not talking to her right now. And I'm just like, what?
Oh, God. Dang, daddy. Oh. Well, you know what? If that works and that will keep them together, then.
I mean, they like, what, 40 years? 40 years? Yeah.
So it's good. They know how to peacefully say, you know what? Maybe I just need a little non-talking break. That's not a bad idea. You know, one thing I recommend though for people that want to get married is marriage counseling.
Yeah,
highly recommend that.
Okay,
highly.
Do you think it matters like what gender they are or what race they are? You think that matters?
I want them to be black. For me because black love is black love.
Does it matter if it's a girl or a male? No.
Mm-mm. But the person, I actually picked the guy. He's a.
Oh, so y'all have one?
No, not like the guy that did our counseling before we got married.
Oh,
and he married us as well.
What's for what?
No, that's why we have you, bro. We go to counseling though.
Okay.
The guy that married us and did our counseling, he knew me as a kid because he was like a kid's junior pastor, whatever they call it, when I was a kid. So I knew that he didn't know me as a woman, and I know that he didn't know my husband either. So I felt like he would be perfect to counsel us without there being, I mean, there was a little bit of bias because he knew me, but he doesn't know me as Sherelle getting married, and I have a family now and all of that.
So he knew you as a kid, not the adult.
Right. yeah, so I liked it. It gave a bunch of different perspectives and that kind of thing. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
All right, my mom asked me this because I think she was asked this question when she was in counseling. So if you are on the beach, and your wife and your son are drowning, who are you gonna save? I'm just curious to know.
The reason why I'm gonna save my son because I will want my wife to save my son. Like I will, if I was in the same predicament, I would want her to save my son too. Because my son he's only 3 years old and he has the rest of his life to live. To live. So I'll save my son because he got
he's a baby.
Y'all
live y'all's lives.
Yeah, we lived like so. If I was in say, and I'm pretty sure she'll say the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I would be like my son.
I know my husband would save my kids for sure. I know it. And according to what she was told, that's the wrong answer.
Why?
Because
I mean, she should know how to swim anyway. So,
I don't know how to swim. Don't do that.
Swim?
No, I don't. Now I can float a little bit. Don't get me on no highway floating because I might go under. But yeah, I don't know how to swim.
What if I save him first and I run back in for her?
No, we're not. No? You can't do that.
I can't do that. Okay.
Somebody's not gonna make it. But apparently, you're supposed to choose your spouse because that's who you put first. I think according to the Bible, and y'all can always reproduce. You can always make more kids.
I'm gonna be sick.
But no, I wouldn't. I don't agree with that. A lot of
couples don't make it after the kids die.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. I wouldn't save Jamal. I know he would not want me to save him either. Same with me. I would not want him to stay. I would be like, get them. Lord forgive me.
That's a good question.
I know, right?
Real good question. I'm gonna start asking that.
You are?
Yeah.
He's gonna steal my stuff. All right, steal my stuff, man.
So, between your two kids, like who do you think is gonna follow in your footsteps?
Ooh. Well, when it was just my son and my daughter, when my daughter was much younger, I would say my son. But now that my daughter's 6 and she does everything I do, I know she's going to be a lot like me. She'll even say, I want to be like you. I want a cell phone like you. And I want to have my hair like you. And it's just even the little things she'll see. She'll want to do just like me.
Would you be mad if she grew up and wasn't like you?
No, I don't want her to be like me. I want her to be better.
Like okay.
Yeah, I don't want my kids to be like me. I want to be an example for them to do better and just see what hard work does. That's what I want them to see. And then hopefully they take that and run with it.
Okay. All right, let's get into YouTube. So
all right.
So how'd you get 12K 14? I keep on saying 12K.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's false. It's 14,000 as of 2 days ago.
How you get 14K followers? What's your blueprint? What do you recommend how to get that many followers?
Consistency.
Okay.
Just because it goes by an algorithm.
You got to post once a week or once a day?
It don't matter.
It don't matter?
Just as long as you're posting regularly. So if you choose to do every Monday, stick to that. Because once you start to do that, they're going to put out your video more. Your audience will grow. And the audience you have will start to be dedicated to watching your videos. They'll make it a part of their schedule. Because I noticed I did that with certain people who would post. Like one guy I would listen to him on my way to work every morning. That was because that's when he would post his videos. So that's what I did. I would say consistency for sure. Just stay consistent. Because I fell off, and it's like I can feel that difference. It took me a minute to get to 14,000 from 13 because I had just started to be inconsistent with my videos.
How much you making a month?
I don't make a lot.
How much you making?
Less than 1,000.
Oh, that's good. Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean.
Man, I'm making less than 100. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm not making nothing.
Are you? Well, you're monetizing though.
I am monetized.
You know the Jake Paul dude? I heard that he posted every single day for a year.
Yeah.
When he got started.
That's what he said. He said I
ain't got time.
He said that's harder than boxing. No, he said that. He said it was harder.
That's harder than boxing?
He said it was harder. He said that was the hardest thing he had to do in his life was. He said that he had to continuously show his audience a different part of him, different side of him.
You have to be creative and out of the box.
And he's like, that's the hardest thing he had to do.
Dang, if that's the hardest thing, I hope that's not the hardest thing. I wouldn't say it's hard. You just have to just put your mind to it and just do it. That's what I say. Me, I just fell off. I was posting videos twice a week, and I would make, from doing that, I was making anywhere from $500 to $700 a month doing that. And so now I've made a little less, and I can feel that difference. But I don't want to feel like I need to post 2 videos every single week, you know, because that is a lot to put together. I like to write my ideas down, write them out, you know, and all of that. So
I saw you incorporating your kids in your videos.
Yeah, they like to do it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, my daughter definitely loves to be in front of the camera, and then my son, he's used to it. He's been wanting to be in the camera since he was a little bitty. So
you gonna start their own YouTube channels?
My son has one, but he's so inconsistent. He's just a kid though too.
How old is he?
That's not his number one priority. He's 11. He's not making anything. He doesn't monetize on his channel.
I'm gonna buy some vending machines for him. And I'm gonna have him like service them.
Seriously, are you being funny?
Dead serious.
For real?
Yes.
Why you say? What made you do that?
Jaime and Reyes, they both were on the channel. I mean, on the podcast, and their channels are like, people love vending machines.
They do.
So whether it's gonna be bubblegum machines or
hair
sodas or whatever,
all kind of stuff.
I'm gonna make him do it. Like, this is like, you do this. I'm gonna buy you what you want. Just do this, and then you're gonna buy yourself what you want.
Yeah, that's what I do with my son's acting stuff. Like, he bought some school clothes a couple weeks ago with his money, and he got to go in Zara. He thought he was all, oh, mama, I don't like this. I'm like, okay, you got a little budget now, and he's that teaches him like, shit costs money, bro. Like, you want all these shoes and clothes, and you want the socks with the Nike on it and all that. That stuff costs extra money. And so he's learning, like, value for sure when we go shopping, because he'll say, oh, I want this. And I'm like.
How was your school with name brand? Did y'all get made fun of if y'all didn't have name brand?
Yeah, you had to have that Tommy.
Okay. Tommy
Hilfiger or Polo or, yeah. Don't wear this. I mean, in middle school, we had uniforms. So.
How was your parents like with keeping up with the name brand?
She did her very best. And we make fun of it to this day that we would have to go to Mervyn's to get our.
Oh, my, are you serious? You too?
Yes.
Man,
that was the only credit card
my dad had a Mervyn's credit card too.
That was the only one. So, we couldn't get credit cards like that back then. So she said that was the only card we got. And they had a program when we were kids too, where they would pick like 100 kids and they would give us each kid like 100 to, I think, $250 to go shopping for free, and on that one day we would all running through the store buying backpacks and clothes and stuff. So yeah, she would make sure we got a shoe with a Nike check on it. As long as I had a check, I was like, okay.
See, my father's from Panama, so he didn't understand that.
No, he doesn't. I'm sure he's like
he
a shoe is a shoe.
Yeah. Like
did he buy them for you though?
No, he bought them, but
he did. He just still never understood it.
I try to explain them as much as possible. Like, I needed like the Nike or the Reebok or the Adidas, but it's like he was just like. And then Mervyn's had them off-brand shoes, so he was trying to give me those, and I was like, no.
Oh, not them.
I was like, no.
Not Shaq. I can't have that Shaq now.
You don't understand? I was gonna get murdered at school.
Yeah, literally with a gun, because that's how it feels when they bully
everybody
you.
About to just line up and just roast you like it's over.
I got roasted when I got Jordans.
For real?
My dad bought me a pair of Jordans for the first time, and that was the only time I ever had Jordans growing up. I had right after Christmas. He sent them to me. I was like, yes, finally, my dad's the best. And then I wore the shoes, and I started wearing them. Of course, you wear them every day.
Yeah.
But when the new ones came out, they was like, your J's old. I'm like, these old already? Like, these just came out 2 weeks ago.
I got that in middle school.
Yep.
They was like, man, you got all the Jordans, but they old. And I was like, I didn't know.
I didn't know either. I didn't know that there was a such thing as that. I guess that's when maybe they started to be like an old thing.
Yeah, when I went to high school, then that was like every 3 months, the new Jordans, like boys skip school to get the new Jordans.
Yep, you'd know those days because there would be less kids.
Yeah,
or the bad kids
and then the next day, I remember when the Raptors came out, them I think those 7s, the Raptors, and then those I think the 8s came out.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the cool grays.
I had my son in some of those too.
The 9s. They was the 9s. The cool gray 9s.
Yeah, that I used to actually work at Lady Foot Locker.
Oh, for real? So you was getting the discounts?
Yeah. I just like playing around on the little microphone and high-siding on people when they came in and shit. That was a fun job for me. Okay. That's all that was. Yeah, some people would come in trying to steal. I'm not chasing you. I'm not chasing you. Not for the sample. Not for the sample shoe. I'm not chasing you.
Okay, so let's get back to YouTube. So
get off these shoes. So what you want to know?
So what do you recommend for a new YouTuber starting off?
Such as what? Like
how can they get monetized?
You just have to be consistent. Be yourself. Don't try to go on there like, hey, you guys, like, don't do that. Don't try to be that happy, go lucky. Be yourself. Let me tell you something. There was a guy I followed, and
what's his name?
I don't even know his name, and I hate it too. I haven't watched him in a while, but he sits. No, he's a real nigga. He sits in his car. I'm serious. He got dreads. He sits in the car. You can tell it's like an old square body. He smokes a blunt and talks about credit, but it's all facts. Yeah. And I like watching it because I feel so comfortable listening to a nigga from the streets talk about stuff that people don't talk about.
That's like Wall Street Trapper.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Like that. And I was like, this is weird because he's like, the lighting was horrible. Like sometimes he would, like, the radio would cut on in the car. It was just weird. The light would cut off sometimes, because when you sit in the car, the light will go off after so long. But I liked watching him because I just felt so comfortable. So I say be relatable, be yourself.
What if that don't work?
Do your due diligence. Don't put out like false information.
What if that don't work though? Because like when Kevin Samuels first started, he had like a bow tie. He was like kind of nerdy, and then when he got suited and booted and got fresh and kind of was
he upgraded a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. It's okay to rebrand throughout the process.
And then he got like a little bit more disrespectful. Like kind of.
Is that
cocky.
how it happened? I never knew him early on.
He was like real, like he was not as so blunt. Mm-hmm. And then he got more blunt, and then he got more fresher, and then he got more nicer clothes. Yeah. And then that's when that's when he went viral. So what? How do you feel about that?
Be humble about it. I say, just be humble about it. Like when I did want to update my channel and kind of give a new set and a new background, it just took time, and I just took money out of my own pocket to do that. I mean, but if you want to keep it simple, keep it simple. Just do you. I say that's the only thing I can say. Be you and be consistent. Like somebody's gonna like you, somebody's gonna keep watching you, and it'll just. I mean, think about have you ever seen your kid watching like somebody squeeze gack in between their hands or like play with sand, like Blippi. Like and it'll be like 20 million views of somebody playing with stuff. Like, why aren't you going to go play? So you never know what people will watch. So definitely just be you. Don't try to be or do something that you're not comfortable with, because you got to carry that shit on. You have to keep doing that and be that person. So yeah. Okay.
So let's get to your notary business.
All right.
What do people need to start off being a notary?
At the most, I would say $500 at the most. The biggest item that you would probably buy, or the most expensive item, would be a printer.
A printer?
Yeah, you need a nice
so
big
you
printer.
You have to have a printer.
You have to have a printer.
You can't go to Kinko's?
If you want to waste your time and your money, because I'm sure they're going to be charging a lot more now with inflation. But no, having a printer is essential. If you don't have a printer, you're going to be going crazy. I started off without a printer, and like my first signing, it was crazy because they needed me to do the signing immediately. And so I had to go get the papers printed. I had to organize. It was just crazy. Just have a printer. This is going to sound weird. Blue pens, because that's what they need for when you're signing.
The real estate.
You need to be commissioned as a notary. And you can get your notary signing agent license as well, which will allow you to do the real estate documents. You'll also need, what else do you need? Well, if you're mobile, you need a car, so have some transportation.
No Uber.
Say it again.
No Uber.
I mean, if that's how you feel, that's what you want to do. I'm not Ubering, but yeah, have a car. What else? My goodness, paper. You need legal and letter paper. You need to get business cards, and just depending on how serious you are about the business, then you can go into getting like a LLC and having like a business, like a web page or landing page and all that kind of stuff. So just depending on if you want it to be something full time or if you want it to just be like a side hustle.
Do you recommend like your significant other being on your LLC?
Yeah, mine is. He's on there. I told you that.
No, I was on your YouTube.
You were? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is on there. Yeah, he was actually supposed to be doing the notary stuff too, but I guess he just was kind of like, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. Just do the Forex thing or something, something different.
Oh, he's in Forex?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you plan on having like notaries under you and like having like?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
So no, I don't want to have notaries under me.
Why not?
I don't want to be responsible for other people. I'm just being honest. Even in jobs that I've had, I've always shied away from like that higher up. I mean, I've had management positions, but I don't have to manage people. I'm just managing like my department. But I'm teaming up with another notary here in Houston, and we're actually going to create an entire like Houston notary network. And we hope to just really make that a huge thing.
So y'all plan on taking over?
Like literally, yes.
For real?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, we're planning on making it big. We've already done, we do like courses and stuff like that, and virtual. We're having an online event and an in-person event like July 9th coming up. So we're doing these little things now and just getting ourselves out there, getting outside. We'll be doing like free events too. Like we'll probably be at like office depots or coffee shops just offering free notarizations for like a couple hours, just serving the community and being visible. And we just hope to grow from that. And a lot of people in Houston have nobody to reach out to. So a lot of people are like, I have this question, or what do I do? Or is there anybody I can talk to? And I don't know. Some people like to keep this notary thing like a secret, but I don't mind giving out the information. I don't mind helping people. So this network that we're creating will be just that, like Houston's home base for sure. Hopefully we can represent Texas.
So you don't want any mentees?
No. No, and I know I've had so many people be like, girl, you should do it. But it's a responsibility, and people are trusting you.
Okay.
Period. And so.
What about for YouTube?
A YouTube mentor?
Yeah. Like is this guy I follow, he kind of went viral. And he got like, I think 12. I think that's why I keep on saying 12,000.
No, you just wrong. I'm just kidding. It's all good.
He got 12,000 subscribers, and now he's about to do a how to get monetized on YouTube.
He already trying to teach and all
that. I'm like,
but that's why I won't do it, because people are like, oh, now you know what you're doing now. Like you a specialist now. You got classes. I don't want it to come off that way.
But I mean, like, look, all your secrets, all your sauces, give it out.
I could do that. I've never actually thought about it like that too. I mean, I have a couple of videos.
Do a 5-day challenge. Do a 5-day challenge.
What you mean 5 days online?
Yeah.
Like post. I did a 4-day challenge last week. I posted 4 YouTube videos: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Look. Zoom. 5-day challenge. It's like 2 hours. VIPs, they get an hour before the general admission. That's on Facebook. And they get like a little quick assistant, like 2 hours out of your day. You're teaching how to get monetized on YouTube. Really? Do you? Man, I sign up for those all the time.
You do? Do they? Or do you think they're beneficial?
David Shands is every he'll have like a little gym in there, like a new gym in there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's worth it to get those little gyms too.
I got on Donnie.
They make a difference. I
got on like everybody I follow, like Donnie, Zoe.
Really? I've never done that.
Yeah. It's like it's $297 for VIP and then $100 for general admission. That's on Facebook.
And you converse with them how often?
I mean, I got most of their phone numbers. Like I could text them if I wanted to, but I support them. So I would get on your VIP challenge too.
For real?
Yeah.
It's $500.
That's cool. That's cool.
No, it's not $500. But that's my problem too. I like to be cheap sometimes, and I don't like to price myself at what I should.
I am too, but I support who's like if you're a guest on my podcast.
What I get for free for being a guest?
I signed up for your program.
For real?
Yeah.
500?
Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah. Like
it's only one person that can be in the program, so you're gonna do it.
That's fine.
All right, cool. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
No, but seriously, do the 5-day challenge.
And it's a Zoom?
A Zoom link. Like send them a Zoom link. Get like an assistant for like a VA for like 5 days.
I have one now.
General admission, an hour. After you talk to VIP people. I send you their links.
Yeah, send me some stuff. I want to see about that. That's not a bad idea.
But you can make a quick, like probably 5 bands. Quick 5K.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like even though I have a lot of subscribers, the views don't always match the subscribers.
Oh, look, on YouTube, put on the little thing I told you about, how to put the podcast. Put that
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, put that on there. Be like, hey, look, I'm about to have a VIP challenge. Y'all sign up. Here's the link.
Are people looking to sign up for that?
Yes.
Really?
Everybody's trying to get in YouTube now. Everybody's trying to get a podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they are. They're trying to get where we at.
Yeah. No. Where you at? I only got like 3,000 subs.
But that's good and that's consistent. You consistently post too.
Yeah, every Monday. Kind of like how you were saying.
Mm-hmm. That's good. You should keep doing that. They'll hold you accountable if you don't.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, I was looking for you on Tuesday, bro.
I don't really get that many comments, though.
You have to tell them to comment.
I do.
How do you say it when you tell them to comment?
I'm like, let me know.
You know what I'm saying? No, you can't do that. You got to be like, hey, look, y'all watching my videos. Y'all sitting there, y'all ain't doing nothing. Say what's up, speak. Say how you doing, you know?
I got to clap like that. I got to clap like that, too?
Yes. And you have to look at them and be like, bruh, I'm from the North. Don't play with me. That's what I do. Sometimes if I feel like people should be more interactive or I want to, like if I don't have any ideas for a video, I ask them. I'm like, y'all tell me what y'all want to see. And they will. Even if it's one person. Like one person was like, oh, I want to see what you'd wear to work. And so I just did a video one day of just work clothes that I had. And it worked.
Have you thought about doing the OnlyFans?
No. No, I'm good
show
on that.
Your feet.
I'm good on that.
I mean, you could just like it don't gotta be sexual. It could just be like your everyday, like a closer look of your everyday life.
But who knows that OnlyFans does that?
I mean,
everybody knows OnlyFans for the nasty side.
But I forgot who got OnlyFans. Like during the pandemic, they was doing OnlyFans, like, and then they was having their concerts or whatever, like stuff like that.
On OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm good though.
You good?
Nah, not that. I don't know. It's just.
It could just be regular. It's like your VIP YouTube people.
Well, I'll just stay on YouTube then.
But you gotta get more. Gotta get more money though.
I know. I don't know. OnlyFans just sounds intimidating anyway. Because the only thing I've heard about OnlyFans is, Black China made $2 million in 1 hour or something. You know what she doing for an hour if she on there. So I don't know. I guess it just gives it such a negative light that for me to be on there like, yeah, notary. It's like, girl, you ain't on there talking about no notary stuff.
I think DJ Envy was doing his behind the scenes in his real estate on his OnlyFans.
Really?
I think so.
I guess. I'll look into it. I've never even looked it up or anything. I've never even looked into it at all, I guess. What about you?
Nah.
You can do your real estate on.
I feel like I'm not that big yet, though. Like
you don't have to be. You got to start somewhere.
Okay. I think I'll do a VIP challenge first. But I'm kind of like you with the mentee stuff. I really don't want any mentees because I don't want to be responsible for them getting a house, and I'm going to feel obligated to giving them a house.
Yeah.
So, because like I be hearing about like other mentors, like.
You hear the bad stuff.
Yeah, like they spend like $15,000, $20,000.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll give them their money back. I'll be like, man, I ain't about to.
Well, that's how I feel, too. There's a major company, loan signing system, and it's a guy, Mark Wills, who's behind it, and he gives that big, huge, presents. And his programs that he sells, like to learn how to become a notary, are like in the thousands. And then, of course, you can do like a payment plan. And I was just like, and he posts all the time, every single day. He's very out there with his business. He posts like testimonials and all that. So you get to see all these people with all these good results from it. But it's expensive. People are paying for it though. But then I've heard people be like, that program was whack, or I didn't get to really get what I thought I was gonna get. Yeah, or interact was too big of a platform to just feel heard, I guess. But I mean, I feel like if you ask me a question, if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna be like, see, this is why I shouldn't be doing this. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to be like without the like not knowing what I'm doing and just be like, yeah, I'm her mentor, and then I'm really not.
But I mean, you have expertise, like I'm just gonna say that people with less followers than you are doing or have mentees.
You think so?
No, they do.
Really?
Yes.
I guess. I mean, I've had people ask me. They'll email me, and I'm just like,
yeah, me too.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm doing the course. I have 3 courses I'm about to upload, I already have a little course. So.
Well, when I did that, I have courses and I uploaded them, but they weren't really tapping in like that.
How much was they?
I marked them at 100.
See, that's why.
Well, they were lower than that. They were lower than that. So I didn't want to go below that, because the information is not crap. It's good information,
I think it's too low. No,
but no one's even paying at 100.
I had a $25 course and nobody bought it. Well, I mean, people did buy it, but some people didn't even look at it because it's so low. They're like, it's $25. What
am I gonna get from $25?
Correct. So that's why. So that's why I'm gonna do 5,000.
You are?
Yeah.
When?
No, probably like in a week.
You look a little nervous to say.
No. I had to think about it. Yeah, like probably like in a week.
You're really gonna do it?
This is like proven, like
it's legit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
For real.
This is how I get houses. This is how I flip. This is how I refinance.
Do you deal with signing agents?
I have.
Or notaries?
I have.
How are we beneficial to you?
I mean, I don't have to be there. I could just meet them up with my seller, sign the documents, and so they save me on not having to be there.
Do you have like a primary or a go-to notary that you use?
I had one, but I don't really. The title company that I use now, they'll just sign all the paperwork towards the end. But that title company, they kind of wanted the stuff notarized
internal
before we close. But my title company now, they just notarize it themselves.
For real?
When we close.
You should just tell them you have a preferred notary already, though.
So you trying to be my notary? That's what you're saying? Okay, that's
preferred
cool.
Notary, yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, if you can help me out, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll do the signings.
So, what side of town you live on?
I live in Missouri City.
Oh, okay.
Is this what y'all do? I'm not from here, so I don't know what y'all do.
I think it's like this.
My family grew up here. Oh, dang, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. My family grew up here, so I've always come here since I was a kid. I knew I was gonna live here. That was my biggest dream in the world, was to move to Houston and be here. Yes. Do you know where I came from?
Waco.
Yes. We ain't coming out. That's what it stands for. That's what it stands for.
There's more opportunity here. That's why you came.
Oh yeah. I mean, growing up, I didn't know that I could be a black doctor. I didn't know that I could be a black lawyer. Like, you don't see that. You see the doctors are all white, the nurses are all white. The people who have good jobs are white people. It's just what I saw, and that's all I thought. But then I came here, and I'm like, we driving Lambos, and we got, nice houses. Like, we're doing well here. Like, what is going on that's going on here that's not happening where I grew up? And then I was like, I want to raise my family here, too. My kids have to see this diversity and be exposed to it, because it's like a mini New York here. Not as busy for sure, but it's just inspiring to see everybody, people that look like you, doing well. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just seeing the white man hop out of his car, his little Corvette every once in a while type thing. So I love it here, though. I love screwed and chopped. I love all that. I love everything about Houston.
So let's get into you being a comedian.
I'm not a comedian. I'm a certified class clown.
Okay.
Maybe you could say that. According to my high school, they thought I was.
So why you didn't try to be an actor?
I wanted to get into that, and I wanted to start it off with modeling, but my mom was just so against it. She was not having it, and I had either a choice to be in respiratory therapy school or do modeling. And I had a chance to do it, and I signed up for school all by myself. I did everything. All I needed to do was find a place to stay in Dallas, and my school called me and was like, some things happened. You can come back into school. And so my mom was like, girl, you better do that. Don't do modeling. You can't get insurance. You can't have benefits. It's not a guaranteed job. And, they're going to nitpick at you. You're not going to be, good enough, or, so it just, she shined such a negative light on it that I was like, all right, well, at least I'll get benefits if I have this job.
Do you regret making that decision?
Yeah, I do.
For real?
I do, yeah.
You feel like you could have been like Tyra Banks?
Man, I was there. Like I said, I had signed up for a school in Dallas to do, I can't even think of what it was, fashion marketing, I believe, or something like that. And I was ready to go, and I just had to choose. And my mom was just in my ear like, no, you need to have a stable job. You need to be able to take care of yourself, your family one day. This is going to do that. And I don't blame her for doing that either, because, back then, if I was her age, I probably would have felt the same about the industry as far as modeling and all that kind of stuff, because it's different now. Anybody can do it, It's not you have to be this size, this color, this shape, nothing. Anybody can do it. So it's definitely different now. Like my son, he can do whatever he wants to do. And then if he wants to do modeling, let's do it. If he still is interested in acting, let's do it. So I stay busy with that too.
So what's next for you?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you see yourself, like in the next 5-10 years? Where you see yourself?
Ooh, hopefully I'll be able to afford to buy a G-Wagon. I really will see myself in a G-Wagon soon. I'm still hanging on to that goal. No, but in 5 years, I definitely see our program being a very big deal here in Houston, as far as having like a Houston like notary network, like, and it be our thing. I'll still be managing my son.
You can go on tour with it.
We want to one day. We hope to do that. Like, we want to do like a conference and really just change the game in that sense too. Yeah, we really want to do a lot of that too. What were you asking me? Well, what do I see myself? Oh, so with my kids, I manage him now like full time. So I know he's gonna make it big soon. He's done a lot of work, and I managed him for like 3 years now. So I know one day soon he'll get picked up in acting for sure.
Yeah, I want you to manage my son.
Why? Why can't you do it?
I'm not in that. I'm not there yet.
It's easy.
Okay.
It's easy. All you need is pictures. Don't worry about having experience. That's fine. Everybody got to start somewhere. You just need pictures, and then there's websites. You sign up, create a profile, put his information on there, his height, his weight, get some good pictures on there. You can select the stuff that you want them to do, whether it be commercials, movies, theater, short films. Select whatever you want, and then they just tell you when he qualifies or he fits one of the roles that's coming up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and you even pick the area. It is. It is. Like, when I started, those formats didn't offer that. I had to go on the websites every day and try to find stuff every day for him to audition for and cast and sign up for and stuff. Now they just send me an email and say, hey, your kid matches with this. Or sometimes I'll get somebody will just message me on his profile and say, hey, we think you'd be a perfect fit. We're trying to do this and that. So, yeah.
Anything, like plug in everything, anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah. So I am a momager. I manage my son. He's a child actor. Successfully. He's very successful in acting. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me on LoveLeenotary. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook as well. I have a TikTok, but it's not under LoveLeenotary. It's under my name, Sherelle Evans _. Hopefully you'll put that in there somewhere where they can see
Okay.
And follow me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. It's LoveLeenotary as well, where I just teach people how to basically start their own business as a notary and become successful. I'm the notary plug.
What about the YouTube?
I did say that. That's what I just said.
Anything else?
If you are interested in becoming a loan signing agent, we do have courses online that you can sign up for. If you're a parent and you think your kids are perfect to be on TV, and you're interested in maybe acting, voiceover, even cartoons, all kind of stuff, I have a class as well, a momager class you can take and sign up for, and I give out all the gems on there.
Okay, I got an either or questions.
All right, is this like this is good stuff, right?
It's about like real estate, notary stuff.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
All right. Business credit or regular credit?
Ooh. Regular credit.
LLC or S corp?
LLC.
850 credit score, $1 million.
$1 million.
1 million subscribers on YouTube or 1 million subscribers on Instagram?
Ooh. YouTube.
Yeah, you gonna get that money.
Instagram tripping, bro. They falling off.
Yeah.
They holding back a little bit over there.
1 million subscribers on Instagram or $1 million?
$1 million.
$1 million.
What about you?
$1 million.
Why?
I know what I'll do with it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of houses and be straight.
Yeah.
Airbnb or rental property?
Well, Airbnb limiting people in Atlanta, I saw, so I don't know. That might spread out. Let me just do the rental property. A little more control.
Clubhouse or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram?
I got on there, and I don't know.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I don't. It seems kind of slow.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but it just seems a little slower there.
That's it.
It's like a live Audible.
That's it.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.